got fed up when you fell down, but we stayed in flight. I'm laughing to myself, cause I know that I can't deny. I can't find what you can't hide right inside my mind. What I do right now. What I do right now for you, for you.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to Playday number 3 of ESL Southeast Europe Championships Brawl Stars competition. We've got 3 matches this evening. All of them will be best of 5s. Hopefully, we get all of those games played because we want to see as much Brawl Stars as we can. Of course, it's cut short slightly tonight. The first match was forfeited by Destroyers, the Romanian team, the game that was scheduled to start at 7. That means Cyberforce walks away with the win there. I think Cyberforce would have won that anyway, but the fact that we lose a game, never nice, of course. So that means we're going to be starting with Outplayed versus Gavri. As you can see on your screen right now, the Bulgarian team versus the Croatian team. I know that my co-caster, who will be here just now, Supreme Nexus, is a big fan of Outplayed, especially Lavik, one of the really impressive players on the team. He's certainly put up some decent results every time we watched him play. Always made a big impact on the game that he's a part of. Over on Gavri, we saw them for the first time last week. They played against BC and they beat them 3-0. So both of these teams are on a good track at the moment. Both of them will be happy with the way that they've started the competition. So what's on the line? 6,000 euros to be precise. A lot of money. The top 2 teams will be heading to Bucharest Games Week to play against one another. And the winner takes home the lion's share. Let me just confirm exactly how much that is. I think it's 3,000 euros for first. 2,500. Oh, wait, is that the CSGO? That might be the CSGO. 3,000 euros for first place, 2,000 for second, 600 for third, and 400 for fourth. 6,000 euros in total. It's actually the biggest prize pool out of the 3 games currently being hosted by ESL Southeast Europe Championship. The other 2 being CSGO and League of Legends. Brawl Stars has the biggest prize pool. Not many people would have expected that, I don't think. So, guys, my name is Hayes, all the way from South Africa. And the name kind of describes its location. Southernmost point of Africa, all the way at the bottom, very far away from the Eastern European region. Very big fan of the region, definitely would love to travel there one day. Rich in culture and history. And so welcome. I hope that you guys enjoy the games that we're going to have on display tonight. So these are the maps that we will be having for the games. As you can see, Gem Grab is going to be the first game, and it's going to be Foursquared. This is an awesome graphic that we've actually got here. Foursquared, a fun map as always for Gem Grab. A lot of cover to work with, so your throwers come through really nicely in a map like this. Maybe you want to get somebody who can demolish that cover, open it up a little bit. Turret's also really good. Maybe somebody like Pam just to control those choke points. Her auto attack's really good at zoning. You can put that turret in a nice safe corner as well. So there's a lot of options here on Foursquared. Next game will be Brawl Ball. And I think that this is the most iconic Brawl Ball map, at least in my opinion. Pinball Dreams, it's so suitable, right? You can really travel straight through the center into your opponent's goal very easily if you have a demolisher to clear out that barrier. And we go into Gem Grab. Oh wow, already 5 gems on the blue team, 1 gem on the red team. Blue team sporting a Jean, El Primo, and Carl. Looking to do some damage as they make their way forward very aggressively here. Carl goes down. That's Rosa, but still, it's the blue team who have got all the gems. They've got 9, they just need 1 more. Very dominating from them right now. Carl looking to get back into the action, so he just wants to take the front line right now. He doesn't even need to be the gem carrier. Although all 3 of the carriers right now need to stay alive because they have 10 gems between the 3 of them. So if any of them go down, the red team will reset the counter. But it looks like they're not going to be able to find the kill. Lavik just staying alive there on the Jean in the backline, healing up now. Rosa's going to go down as well. Or is she? Oh, man. Oh, that was so close. He got that Carl down to like 300 health there. Just wasn't able to land one more shot. The timer ran out. Outplayed their opponents. 1-0 to the Croatians. What a quick game that was. Absolute domination there from Outplayed. El Primo in the front lines. They're doing all the damage. Carl also getting a ton of damage done. And then Jean also just providing that support from the back line as well. Great team performance coming through from Outplayed. Gavri going to be looking to redeem themselves heading into Brawl Ball next. As I said, Gavri got off to a good start last week. They won all 3 of their games against BC. They won 3-0. And that was the first time that we saw them. So they're 1-0 in terms of win and losses at the moment. However, Outplayed are 1-1. They beat Team Rocket 3-2 last week and lost to Free Agents 2-3 in the first Playday. So they're 1-1 at the moment. Definitely going to be looking to get another point in that W tally. Jumping back to the maps, yes, as you can see, Brawl Ball is going to be next. Pinball of Dreams, I already said, big fan of the map. You can see those barriers right by the goal, blocking them off in front. If you can demolish that with someone like a Primo, a Brock, whatever it may be, you can really just make that goal becomes so vulnerable. You've got a tanky brawler that can just run straight in, and maybe a Rosa with the shield on. So yeah, definitely something teams will be looking into. And then afterwards, it's going to be Sandy Gems, and that'll be for Heist. Now, this is my favorite game mode personally. I love the amount of cover here, the amount of grass on Heist. Allows you to get close to that vault relatively undetected. Somebody like a Leon could be really lethal in that situation, using his invisibility to get nice and close, using that cover and just bursting that that vault down once he gets close enough. Although if you do get someone who can demolish and you can clear out that middle ground, it just really opens up the field so much. Could find some of those long-range brawlers coming into the equation there. Someone like a Bo could really excel in this arena as well. Bo is just so good. One of the top brawlers for sure. Especially in the maps where there are a lot of grass cover like this, which brings me to my next point, Snake Prairie. That is going to be the map for Bounty if we go that far. And Bo will be so good on a map like Snake Prairie just because of his star power, which allows him to see a lot more around him. It gives him that extra vision. And on a map where there is just so much grass cover like that, it becomes super effective. So that's definitely something I'll be looking out for when we do head to Bounty, if we head to Bounty. Just confirming the score lines are played 1-0 ahead at the moment. Going to be heading to Brawl Ball next. Going to try and get my hands on the veto quickly, so let's wait a second. Yeah, so both times we've seen Outplayed so far, they've played all 5 of their games, which means they clearly do provide the entertainment value. My teammate, or my co-caster, Supreme Nexus, I suppose he's my teammate in some senses. He got recently married today, or recently, not sure if it was today exactly, but he has been recently married, so he's just finishing off some celebrations. So huge congratulations to him, guys. When he does come through, let's all congratulate him. And into Brawl Ball we go. We got Frank, no, that is Bull, Poco, and Rosa on the red team. And already a lot of damage being done. Charge through from Bull, and he does end up on top of them. But 8-Bit doing so much damage, blasts him down. Blue team able to avert that aggression coming through early on from Outplayed. Govry looking to answer back here as they start to push the ball forward. 8-Bit he drops his turret as well. Behind the wall, Rosa looking to actually get on that turret. He's picked up the ball though, so he actually can't do any damage. Oh, that's quite huge. Bull also, he gets forced into the back line now. Primo's going to charge forward. He uses his super to break that cover, just like I said. With that cover broken, you can get into the goal so easily. And Primo is the perfect brawler for that. Just so easy for him to break that cover with his super. 1-0 to Govry. We're going to be seeing some early aggression again. With these picks of Rosa and Bull, it's just really looking to take the fight to the blue team. They want to get in their faces. They want to punch them down. Poco in the backline to heal them and do damage as well. But at the moment, Govry are doing a really good job of actually pushing them back, actually negating the effect that they're having. Rosa by herself is going to be able to get that kill. And she's actually looking with her shield to push into the goal, and she's going to be able to. My word. What a single-handed play there. Getting the kill, retrieving the ball, popping her super, giving her all that extra armor, and scoring the goal by herself. That was a messy moment right there. Well, I suppose because he's from Croatia, that was a Luka Modric moment. Get some Modric spam in the chat, guys. Let's go. Gonna be looking for a reply here, though. We got the ball on the front lines already, and it's gonna just be pushing straight in. It's an empty goal. It's an absolutely empty goal. Oh no. You hate to see it. And Govry, they win the game 2-1, immediately answering back. Leveling up the scorelines 1-1. That means we're going to be definitely reaching Bounty, which I'm really excited for because the map is Snake Prairie. And Snake Prairie is such an entertaining map just with all that grass cover. So I'm happy about that. Next is going to be Heist, though. Next is going to be Heist, which is just such an entertaining game mode. It really is. So many different strategies that you can employ. Do you want to go for the chip damage onto the vault and just try and break it down over time? Or do you want to try and go for that burst strategy? Maybe you have a bull, get yourself up close to the vault, break it down, really quickly burst it out. So many different strategies on Heist. And it's going to be, excuse me. You are going to have to bear with me a little bit, guys. I am slightly under the weather at the moment, so apologies about that. We do have more games tomorrow, so make sure you clear up your calendar for tomorrow evening, starting 1900 CEST. We're going to be having the first match of the evening, so make sure you do come through for that. Going to be having another 4 games tomorrow night. Of course, we had that forfeit a bit earlier on. Anyway, into Heist we go. Let's see what sort of a strat we got here. Spike, Rosa, Bull on the side of the red team. Looking again for that burst strategy. Just like I mentioned, that's one of the schools of thought. You can just look to get on the vault and do a huge amount of damage. Spike in the backline, looking to just do the zoning, looking to do the chip damage from afar. Give those melee brawlers some chance, and look at the super comes through, clears all of the cover there. That vault is so vulnerable right now, but there's someone on the red vault. He's just hitting away. Both of these vaults are down to 50%. Rose is on the vault as well. They're literally just bursting down into vault race at this point. The blue team have got 2 people on the vault, and they're actually going to win. Outplayed, come out on top. It was BB. And I think it was Primo as well. And they do so much damage to the vault between the 2 of them. I don't think Gavri actually realized how much damage was coming through there. They only had 1 person on the vault. Outplayed. They come out on top there with the vault race. Oh man, no time wasted either. Literally both of those teams just start up straight rushing for the vault. Not sussing anything out, not waiting for any opportunities. And it seemed like the red team were getting super aggressive there, looking to take the fights, and in the end, they're actually able to come out on top. Excuse me, I mean the blue team who came out on top. It was the red team who were getting aggressive, and that's what created the opportunities back at their vault for the blue team to push forward and catch them off guard. So, great performance there from Outplayed. Also, immediately answering back after losing the previous game, 2-1. They're now within 1 game of closing out the series and picking up another W here in ESL Southeast Europe Championship Season 10. This is their Brawl Stars competition, the first iteration. Got a decent prize pool as well, 6,000 euros. So a lot of money on the line here for both of these, or for all of these teams competing. Snake Prayer up next, and we head into the game. No time being wasted. And there's already 3 stars. Make that 5 stars on the blue team. That's Poco with 3. Poco's so strong in this game mode because he can heal up. Make sure he keeps his teammates and himself alive. They've got Piper as well to do damage. It is an open map, so she's just going to be firing off shots left, right, and center, hoping she can connect. And on the other side, we've got Jean, we've got Brox. So there's your long range, there's your chip, there's your damage coming through. They're going to be looking to close the gap. The super gets used, does a huge amount of damage. Surely Piper goes down here. Lavik, very, very low. You're looking to use the cover to keep himself alive, and he's actually going to be able to. Poco coming through as well, looking to give him some support. Now they've actually been able to isolate YDE, and he's going to go down. Sentry on the opposite side of the map. He's able to find a kill, so that's at least something in return. 9 stars to the blue team, 7 for the red. The team who have the most stars by the time the counter ticks down will win the game. Outplayed. Outplayed just need 1 more game to close out this series, and they are ahead right now. The red team waiting for an opportunity to press forward. They don't want to overcommit here. Shelly trying to just do some damage from distance, but Outplayed are giving them nothing. They know they're ahead. But that's the beauty about Bounty. You can just play for the last second. You can drive forward, and if you can get the kill or 2, you get those stars. The timer ends, you win the game. So there's no harm in waiting, and that's exactly what they're doing as they start to make their way forward now. They just need 3 more stars to take the lead. And they are making their way forward, looking to get aggressive. Rose is also going to push. Poco goes down. The red team have the lead. They have 11 stars, and they're going to win the game. That's exactly what I was talking about. No, Piper! No, Piper! You did not just do that. What did we just witness? That was done. Gavri had won the game. Piper fires 1 more shot off with 1 second to spare. Connects on the player. I didn't even see who. We need a replay of that. That was absolutely insane. In the last second, Piper shoots down and gets a kill. And gets, I think, 3 stars and levels it up at 12-12. Literally the last second. Gavri, they should have won that, but Piper kept them in it. And now we're going to have a replay. Same brawlers. Same game. Let's go. No time wasted. Okay. So both of these teams, they're going to be on on the edge of their seats. You guys probably are too after a game like that. We're going to be seeing the initial kills going the way of Govry. They've already got, excuse me, it's the way of Outplayed. The teams have swapped sides, so it's Outplayed who are the red team now. It's Govry who are the blue team. And Outplayed, now they're not sitting back and waiting. They're saying, last time we did that, you guys just waited for the end of the game to burst. We're just going to literally continue to pummel you here and build up a huge amount of stars. But Rosa, a bit of a misplay. She just gave away 5 stars by going down there. That's absolutely huge. Now she respawns with just 2 to her name. Big shift coming through there. 5 stars from nothing for the blue team. And now they start to push forward. The super comes through for Brock, trying to do as much damage as he can. He doesn't really connect on much. It's actually Piper who gets the kill onto Shelly. And they're just going to continue to do damage here. 14 stars to 5. And now it's Brock all by himself. Isolated. He has to go backwards. Poco, he's able to survive as well. The blue team, they need kills, and they need kills fast. Not looking like they're able to do it. They're getting chipped down. They're so low. Pipers just keep shooting these shots off, looking for anything, looking for something. But they can't go forward. 13 seconds left. Going to be a dive in from Rosa. She goes down, so that's 2 stars. But they literally can't get enough stars in the short amount of time remaining. Yeah, even though that super's going to come through, it's not going to be fatal. And finally Outplayed. They're going to win the game. That was all courtesy of Lavek in that first game, shooting that Piper shot. That was just so beautiful to see. And that means Outplayed win the series 3-1. That's the first draw we've had so far in the season. And Outplayed, they come out on top. They close the series. That's 2 wins for them now in the competition. There we go. Confirmation of the scoreline, 3-1. What an absolutely crazy series. I was in awe the entire time. I hope you guys also thoroughly enjoyed that. A lot of fun there. And we've got 2 more matches on this evening, so don't go very far. We'll be having a short break soon. But as soon as we come back, we're going to be having Saint versus Avengers. Now, this is going to be a great game. Definitely looking forward to that. The Avengers team have shown that they are one of the strongest teams so far in this competition. So I think they're from, I'm not even going to speculate. I think they're from Cyprus, but I'm not, oh, it could be Serbia, actually. Let me just go have a look. It is Serbia, in fact, my mistake. So the Serbian team will be making an appearance later. In fact, not too long from now against Sent, the Hungarian side. So let us jump to a quick break, and then we will be returning with the following match. Don't go very far, guys. We'll be back soon.
Pringles has entered the game.
chatting. I just step up and make it happen. It's a lifestyle. Living young and restless, yeah, we quite wild. If I want it, I'ma get it talking right now. And I ain't got no regrets, it's my time now. Lights out when you see us talking moves. You don't know that's the topic. And if you talking juice, well then you know I got it. Then you know I got it. Nobody got it like me. You know. They can try, but can do it like Vinny. Yeah, no permission. I got it.
Never let you double cross them. Moving through the city like it's Gotham. They told me get one, so I got one. Stop saying you're a boss when you not one. You ain't sacrificed, nah, you ain't lost none. All over the gram like you got a bag. You ain't big dog, we ain't hear none of that. I'm in the gym looking like a running back. How you know the flow, got 'em coming back. Who I was in the past, I'm unattached. Only focus in this moment is bringing the summer back. Oh, respect my grind, elevate souls and I spread good vibes. Young divine, you know I gotta shine. Raise your hands for a good time. Aight.
Vibe until the morning, sleep until the noon. You said that you want it, so I got it for you. Let's all get together and show them how we move. We move, we move.
3, 2,
bringing summer
1,
to
drop.
you.
Oh, ready, let's go. Cause you know how we roll. Let's take it round the world and back again. Ready, let's go. Cause you know like I know. We'll take it round and round. Yo, hold up, let me switch my flow up. Back in high school, they were telling me I'll blow up. Doing talent shows and man, everyone will show up. Got in an accident and still made it for them to go nuts. You know what? I'm so so what? I'm so That means I can't describe the way I vibe, the way I slide. And with the rhymes that make the dimes, I'll close their eyes and fantasize. Young divine calling their phone number. No, you know I love it. And you know me, I can't sleep without blazing beats. On stages for their ones gracefully. And I got a smile that they hate to see. Young black successful, though life gets stressful. Though life gets stressful, go and vibe out with whoever you next to.
Vibe until the morning, sleep until the noon. You said that you want it, so I got it for you. Let's all get together and show them how we move. We move, we move.
3, 2,
bringing summer
1,
to
drop.
you.
Oh, ready, let's go. Cause you know how we roll. Let's take it round the world and back again. Ready, let's go. Cause you know like I know. We'll take it round and round again.
heart into something gold. Knew I sold my soul to the devil long ago. I rode it all along on your wave right before it broke. Time was thrown down the well, so I let you go. What I do.
Okay, into the game we go. Caught me off guard there. Apologies, guys. Excuse me. So, let's go straight into gem grab. 8 gems already for the blue team. Can you believe it? They are not wasting any time here at all. This is an absolute domination right now. Red team, Pam, Barley, Gene, just looking to get something. Gene's always great in these situations because he can pull somebody with his super. So if you can get that person carrying like 8 gems, you pull them into your team and you get those gems for yourselves. All of a sudden, you've turned the game completely around. So let's see if that's going to be the case here. Oh, beautiful. Super coming through there from Tara. Pulls Barley straight into the action. He goes down. Lots of damage being done as the blue team. They grab themselves 10 gems. They continue to surge forward here, putting on the pressure. Pam looking to answer back. She's got 5 gems of her own, but 5's not enough when the other team has 10. And they're counting down, 10 seconds remaining. Surely there's no way that the red team can actually get back into this one. I think that it's completely done and dusted. You see the red team are going to be losing this game. The blue team take the victory. So that was a very quick game there. Have I got my co-caster with me?
Hello everyone!
Welcome.
I'm also here tonight. Sorry for a bit of a late. I just got
everybody.
Had some guests at home, so I couldn't start from the first match, but I'm right here in the second match of the day.
Yep.
With Sense, Azad, and Avengers. First match was over, if I'm correct, right?
Yes, that's exactly it. First match outplayed 3-1 versus Gavri. Your boy Lavik had a really fantastic game. There was this moment on Bounty when Gavri were about to win the game. They were running away, backing off because they had the most stars and the game was nearly over. And with 1 second left, he shoots a shot down range with Piper, connects, and they draw. Then they replay the same game with the same brawlers and outplayed won the game. So all because of that one shot. They actually closed the series 3-1. Yeah, it was insane, man.
Tell me what interesting happened today while I was away.
Yeah, well, that was the most interesting thing that happened was that crazy shot from Lavik. And that was outplayed who won 3-1, so they'll be very happy with that one. And now we just had such a quick match as well between Scent and Avengers. Avengers absolutely destroyed them. So much damage was coming through, and Tara had a great super there, rather, pulling them in, and just so much damage was done. Scent are going to have to bounce back in the next one.
I'm also really interesting to see will the team from Hungary manage to take a round back to the Avengers. Avengers played really well last week, played really well first week. They are undefeated team, if I'm correct, and it will be really hard for any team to challenge them, but they are the favorites. They are always the ones we expect them to win. They are the ones that have their pressure on their back, that everyone is expecting good performance from them, and I'm really, really interested to see will someone defeat them. And we are all ready to Brawl. Let's see what are the compositions. Poco, Tara, Rosa versus Spike, Frank, and the third brawler is, let's see when he comes down.
We're missing the third one. There we go. Mortis, very nice. I love Mortis.
He's really good versus low health brawlers, but when someone is really healthy and strong, when someone is hard to kill, Mortis really struggles. So let's see, can he carry the ball long enough? In this situation, it's maybe better to let your teammates go first, try to draw some damage, try to draw some ultimates like this one, and Mortis is trying to go with the back. Will he have enough HP to go into the goal?
Oh no.
It was really
close. See the plan there was for Frank to take all the action and then Mortis just go in the back, but Casablanca wasn't able to do much. And now it's the blue team who are attacking. They're making their way forward, looking to create some space.
Definitely really interesting game. Let's see, can Tara do this? Like, oh my god, what a wombo combo! Now Rosa dealing damage to the Frank. Frank is probably going down after the stun is complete now. And Poco is passing the ball to Rosa. Rosa will go into the goal, and it's
Oh,
1-0
goal.
for the Avengers. Amazing strategy for the
Wow.
Serbian team.
What teamwork coming through there, and they identified the perfect opportunity. As soon as they got those kills, they knew they straight away just have to push for the goal. Rosa's so strong, Mortis can never burst her down. Oh, there we go, we see a kill coming through as Spike takes down Rosa.
Amazing teamwork. Let's see, can Mortis go far enough and maybe then pass the ball to someone else? Spike going down. Tara is really low on HP. Frank also really low. Can Mortis do something? 2 versus 1. Can he throw the ball? No.
Oh,
Mortis
no.
is stopped 1 meter from the goal.
Again, he's come so close but just can't finish. And now
Yeah,
Avengers.
Poco and Rosa are really tough to kill. Poco can protect himself, can kill his teammates. Rosa also using that shield. Oh, maybe, oh, this was a bad pass. Let's see, can Rosa do something about it? Oh my god, amazing ulti! It's a goal! I think, no, they lost now. Rosa strikes. Avengers, Robo.
Supreme, I think your connection might be bugging out or something. I'm not sure if it's my side or not. You just sound very roboty.
Sorry, might be my connection. Let's see what is
Yeah, I
going on.
think just like a connection. We can't hear you at all. Hopefully that's just something easy to solve. But what a crazy game that was. Avengers scoring the second goal, going up 2-0. This team is just looking so strong right now. I'm not sure how many teams can actually contest Avengers. Very strong at the moment, pretty much destroying anybody who comes up against them. That's been the result so far. Going back to the first week, they played against Destroyers, they beat them 3-0. Second week, they played against Cyberforce, they beat them 3-1. Now they're up 2-0 here against Cent. Let's see if they're going to get another 3-0 here. So it would have the rest of the league. I'm going off of the bracket on the Play.ESL actually 4 website. You can go and check all the games being hosted there. I'm looking at the Brawl Stars competition specifically, and I see they've been awarded losses for the next couple of weeks or the next couple of play days. So that's quite unfortunate to have a team dropping out. They were one of the weaker teams at least, which means we're not going to be losing much in the term in the sense of competition. Not sure if Supreme is back or not. Anyway, we're back into the game, so we're going to have to wait to see if Supreme does make it or not. We are on Heist. We've got Tick, 8-Bit, and El Primo for Cent. They're looking to bounce back. So much damage on this team. If they can just get themselves close to that vault, they can do so much damage. And there we go. We see 8-Bit. He gets through. Can't drop his turret, though. And there's a bit of a response coming through now. Haven't even had a chance to introduce Avengers. We've got that Piper on Raka. He is great, and he's got down range, firing the shots. It's such an open map, so it really does play perfectly for a brawler like Piper. Then his teammates, he's got Jesse, and he's got Carl as well. And they're looking to get themselves towards the vault. The turret gets dropped. Lots of damage coming through here, but there's also somebody on the blue team's vault. They haven't even realized he's doing so much damage. He's got it down to 20%. They're going to continue to push. Finally, he goes down, or he's been forced off at least. And again, we've got another vault race here. Both of these teams duking it out, battling it out, going head to head, punching above their weight. And it looks like it might actually be the red team who are going to lose here. My word, Avengers. With 18% health left on their vault, they win the game. They win the match 3-0. I thought Cent had done enough. They had somebody, I didn't see who, it may have been Primo, on the vault just doing all the damage, but he couldn't break it down in time. Avengers eventually, they realized, they went back, they took him off, they controlled him, and then continued the task at hand, continued to do the damage to the vault, and they closed the game out eventually. 3-0 is the series, and they continue to destroy. Definitely one of the most competitive teams that we've got here in the championship. Certainly going to be watching them with a keen eye. Supreme Nexus did mention they're one of the teams to watch, one of the teams to keep a close eye on. So that is the second and penultimate match of the evening. We've got one more match coming up after this. And that's going to be between the Mighty Hungarians and Team Rockets. Now this It's potentially the best game of the evening. Both of these teams have looked super good so far. The mighty Hungarians have played once. They've got one win. Team Rocket have played once as well. They lost 3-2 to Outplayed, but we know how good Outplayed have been. So that's a respectable result.
Okay, can you hear me now? I'm having some
Yes.
trouble with my
I can
Discord
hear you.
on the computer, but Discord on my phone works really well.
Okay, well, I'm glad to have you back. We fortunately are finished with that game, which means you didn't miss too much.
Yeah, I
Avengers
saw the game, but
destroyed
I
3-0.
couldn't talk. I was shoutcasting it, but no one could hear me.
Oh, no.
It was so crazy.
Okay, so we're going to be going to a short break before we go into that third and final match of the evening. The mighty Hungarians, I don't really have to tell you where they're from. Their name kind of gives it away. And they're going to be against Team Rocket, who is from Cyprus. So let's take a short break, and we'll be back with you guys in a moment.
Hi, I'm Pringles. And I'm Chips. Wow, Chips. Sick outfit. I didn't know you were a cosplayer.
It's more of a protection thing. Pringles might come in cans. I now come in maximum leveled armor. Hit me.
Nah, I don't think it's a good idea.
Come on, hit me.
Okay. Come on. Whoa! I guess Chips has left the game then.
I'm safe for me, even though we burn from the light I bleed. But she bring me back, not a heart attack could take away all the love I had for you. It bleeds for you, it bleeds again. Oh, you bring me to life. 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 Oh, you bring me to You bring me to life. Sitting on a bench, waiting for the time to pass, dreaming of what happens next. I see what I wanna be, questioning my destiny, only knowing what I see. I don't even realize I've already made a path, and I can change it anytime. I can't take it back. I know what I want, but it seems so damn far away. I know I sound crazy to the ones who said, oh, I know yourself day after day, it's time to prove it. No days off, keep the hustle moving. Wanna see you be what you want it to be, prove it. I know I sound crazy to the ones who said oh. I know I empower those who dream
Yeah, but-
like me. I know I sound crazy to the ones who said oh. I know I empower those who dream like me. And you say you wanna be somebody. And you say you wanna be somebody. And you say you wanna be somebody.
Me an opening in the clouds, and I'll take it. Yeah, reminding myself to just let go. Don't wonder how far I can fall. Don't look down, never fade out. And I just wanna be someone and never fall behind again. Just keep on moving on. Never look down, never fade out. Never fade out. Oh, 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 shooting through the clouds. I know it's alright. It's alright. Heavens are the limit now. Let's fly just one more night. One more night. Don't look down, never fade out. And I just wanna be someone and never fall behind again. Just keep on moving on. Never look down, never fade out. Never fade out. Oh, oh,
Sarah, I hurt myself today trying to make the pain go away. Sarah, I want to fade away, be with the stars in outer space. You come and you go, you take me high, you take me low, but I don't know how to do this on my own anymore. Oh no, now it's my leave for the melancholy. Could he fill a hole inside me? Damned if I do, damned if I don't. Now it's Xannies till I know my psyche. Cocaine just to feel my heartbeat. Nothing to lose, nothing to gain. Sarah, Sarah, why you leaving me? You know you can't leave me now. Sarah, I lost myself today trying to find ways to make you stay. Sarah, I want to go away, close my eyes, never wake up again. You come and you go, you take me high, you take me low, but I don't know how to do this on my own anymore. Oh no, now it's my leave for the melancholy. Could he fill a hole inside me? Damned if I do, damned if I don't. Now it's Xannies till I know my psyche. Cocaine just to feel my heartbeat. Nothing to lose, nothing to gain. Sarah, Sarah, why you leaving me? Put me on my misery.
We're so far, but so far from close. It's so hard to find my destiny. Try not to drift apart, 'cause you'll be right back at the start. And I don't wanna keep on falling. I gotta stay recalling memories we've lost and found. Explain to me what it's all about.
Hello everyone and welcome back to the ESL Southeast Europe Brawl Stars Season 10 Playday number 3. It's the third week, 6 teams today, one forfeited the match, so we are not watching the fourth match today, but we are expecting full schedule to start from the next week. First match 1-3, second match 0-3 for the Avengers, and the last match of today will start any second now.
Yeah, we should be jumping into the last match of the evening. We've got more games tomorrow, though. Don't even forget about that. We've got 4 matches live tomorrow evening from 1900 CEST. So make sure you clear your schedule so that you can enjoy those games with us. We've got the maps. Undermine will be the map for Gem Grab.
Undermine for Gem Grab. Ooh, that's a cool map. That's a neat map. I think we even had that map last week, if I remember
we
correctly.
did.
Yep.
So it's got a lot of cover, this map. Lots of opportunity to try and
definitely.
get behind your
Trolling
opponents.
brawlers are really good on this map because they have a lot of space they can cover and a lot of space they can hide. Also for Brawl, sneaky fields are really good with brawlers who can hide in the bushes, who can deal a lot of damage if you get close to them. Bull, Shelly, maybe even Carl. So that will be interesting to see. And each week, I think we saw Rosa and Frank pretty much dominating the Brawl. Rosa almost every week man of the match for any team that plays her. What do you think about the Safe Zone? I think we also watched Safe Zone in the match before this one.
Yeah, the thing about Safe Zone is that you've got a clear path of your opponent's vault from the beginning of the game. So brawlers like Piper or Brock, who have that long-range poke ability, are really good on a map like this.
I'm also really sad because Siege is last on the schedule, and if one team wins before before even fourth or fifth round, we never get to see it. So maybe this is the first big Brawl Stars competition in this part of Europe, but maybe for the next season or something like that, introduce a competition with maybe best of 7 or something like that, so you can actually see more modes, and then the deciding one might be takedown or something else. I'm just talking out loud, but definitely
I get you.
Yeah, we are seeing that these matches end really fast, and when you're in the midst of the fight, when it's the most interesting, and you don't know who will win, the matches end, and you just kind of get hyped down. But it's really interesting and really fun to watch these matches. And each of these maps has a unique play style, has something that any team can be good on and dominate and win a map. Anyone can win, everyone can show how good they are playing, and I'm really looking forward to every match. And just even yet I cannot really distinguish which teams are really good and which teams are maybe not so good, not so experienced, because every match gets decided by only small margin of mistakes.
Yeah, having said that, we have seen a few teams who have looked better than other teams, like, for example, Outplayed have shown they're really good. Cyber Force is one of those teams as well, Scooby Squad, Avengers. So there are a few teams who are starting to look really good. And just going back to your point about wanting best of 7s, maybe in the next season we'll have a lot more competition because we'll have invited teams from this season, and then we'll have open qualifier for the rest of the spots. So we'll be able to get better teams playing against one another, whereas because this is the first season, we don't really know what to expect from any of these teams.
Definitely, and I think as the time goes on, as the time progresses, more teams will kind of stop being scared of joining, stop being nervous, start competing with other teams. Maybe more teams will form. I bet there is a lot of people who are right now watching the stream who are really good players, really high trophy players, who really understand the mechanics of the game, and maybe even have 2 friends with they play all the time, with they talk all the time, discuss different strategies and brawlers, and can definitely put up a good fight with the teams that are in the league right now. And as the time goes on, I'm sure we will see more talent, more players, even more people trying to find and form a team with maybe even random people just to compete and get some spotlight in the ESL Southeast Championship.
Yeah, that's exactly it. You can register at play.esl gaming to try and be a part of the competitions in the future. So as Supreme Nexus said, it's open to anybody. When registrations are open, of course.
Definitely.
gonna
This
be-
competition is even made for the newborn talents, for the people who haven't proven themselves yet, for the people who still have to craft their name in the esports history and create a legacy that will everyone follow and look up to one day. So this is your chance, this is your opportunity. Go to ESL site, sign up for the any competition, not just Brawl Stars. Get some experience, find
Yeah.
something you're good at, and give your best. You might even win some part of the great prize of his 6,000 euros, which is going to the players in this Brawl Stars competition.
Yes, the top 2 teams will be traveling to Bucharest Games Week in Romania to play against each other. The winner gets 3,000 euros. The loser gets 2,000 euros. So a lot of money on the line. We're going to be going live with the first game soon. Team Rocket versus the Mighty Hungarians. Of course, the Mighty
Definitely.
Hungarians don't
Money-
require much of an introduction from
Yep.
where they're from. Hungary, of course, and then Team Rocket all the way from Cyprus.
Definitely money is on the line, and the big bragging rights. You can be the first crowned championship champion in Brawl Stars history.
Yes.
So this is definitely something that you can talk your kids about in, let's say, 30 or 40 years.
Something you can be
Definitely
very
something you
proud
can
of.
brag about.
Yes, exactly. I agree. But they'll ask you what's Brawl Stars.
Yeah, I think they will know what Brawl Stars is.
30
Same
years
as we
from
know
now.
what Minecraft is. I never played Minecraft or games like that, but I
Yeah.
know what they are.
Yeah, so we should be going live with the next and last game of the evening soon. The first game is going to be Gem Grab. Second game will be Brawl Ball. Third game will be Heist. Fourth, Bounty, and fifth, Siege if we need to go that far.
Definitely. I hope we'll see one tough match with 4 or 5 rounds. So far, we had 4 rounds. Only the first match of the day were outplayed, defeated Gavri's Dinosauri. It was really good match. Too bad I didn't made it in time to cast it, but I bet my boys from Croatia did their best. And as we already saw on the scoreboard, they wrote down another victory for Croatia, another victory for the Croatian players, and looking pretty good on the standings, looking pretty good in the game. I am sure as the time goes on, they will put up even better fights. Second round of Edges, pretty easy fight. They didn't have much trouble. They kind of struggled in Brawl Ball for a few moments, but then handled it like bosses and just defeated their opponents really, really fast. And for the third match, we will see how will Team Rocket compete versus the mighty Hungarians. Team Rocket, pretty good team. All players from Cyprus are really experienced. I saw that they understand the game mechanics. They understand the strategies and compositions that are needed for them to win. And I really expect good fight. I really expect Team Rocket to give their best. And mighty Hungarians, we already know they are pretty good squad.
Yeah, we've seen them before, and we're going straight into the game here. Gem Grab, it's going to be the red team with Pam, 8-Bit, and Bo. Big fan of Bo. You said how good the zoning brawlers can be, and then speaking of zoning brawlers, we've got Spike, we've got Jean, we've got BB.
Ooh, amazing!
Wow.
Super from Spike. 2 kills at the same time. Now Jean pulling back Boo and destroying it completely. Already 4 games on that Jean team. TMH are having pretty fun time right now. Let's see how everything progresses.
Yeah, it's going to be the Avengers in the blue team, and Team Rocket in the blue team, and then the mighty Hungarians as the red team.
Okay,
and we're going to be seeing a fight in the middle here. Lots of damage being done.
BB trying something with the ball, but the ball just didn't bounce correctly, and it went straight to the right side of the field, but it didn't make any damage. Now BB getting close to 2 people going down, taking the boat. Now, oh my god, even Fab falling down to that
That's
ball.
a triple kill.
Yeah, that's a triple
BB.
kill. All the gems are right now on the blue side. The clock is ticking, the time is going off. Let's see, can they make it in 8 seconds?
Oh man, it looks like the mighty Hungarians have got this one down. They've killed the only brawler who was close, and it is going to be Gem Grab going the way of the Hungarians in the end.
Amazing.
That was such a crazy
game
play from
he also
BB
got a
as
star
well.
player, even next to those 3 kills that Tornado got. he was nothing compared to Jin, who was dealing damage perfectly, damaging everyone right there, getting two great pulls, one at the end, two before that, and Spike with that amazing ultimate, with a double kill that practically opened the mat for the Hungarian
Yeah.
squad to just take those games and force the opponent to attack, force the opponent to make mistakes, force the opponent to play aggressively and just risk everything as they did, to fall down to BB, where BB got triple kill and they just couldn't do anything after that.
Yeah, really, such a nice teamwork there between the three of them. Spike in the back line there, just zoning them out completely, trying to do damage. You could see popping his super there as well. Early on in the fight, he did so much damage. The Gene was a perfect gem carrier as well in the back line, can always pull someone if he needs to, isolating him from his teammates. The mighty Hungarians, they go up 1-0. So we're going to be heading to Brawl Ball next, and it's going to be on Sneaky Fields. And like you said, there's a lot of cover on this map. There's a lot of grass.
Definitely, I really expect someone as Bull, someone as Shelly, maybe even Carl. Also, Leon can be really good on this map. Leon has such high damage output when he's close to the target, but he struggles when there is not much cover, there is not much bushes. So I really
Yes.
expect maybe someone even trying Leon, but the brawler pool is pretty limited because you can only pick 3 for your team and 3 for your opponents. So anything can happen. They can pick pretty much anything. And on this map, also
Yeah.
throwers can be really good because, as you can see on the sides, there is a lot of place you can hide on, and where direct projectiles cannot reach you in any possible way.
Yeah.
So basically, everything you pick can work really well on this map.
Yeah, I really like the Bo call. I think Bo would be really good in this situation. It's also one of those Brawl Ball maps where there's only one line of cover straight through the middle. So if you can demolish that line of cover, it automatically becomes very easy to just run straight into the goal. The goal becomes a lot more vulnerable.
Definitely, and we will see. The most important thing right here is to have someone strong that will carry the ball, and to have some support. You need one guy that will stay so far behind, will deal damage, and you need someone who will stay behind the tank. And if the ball falls down, if the ball doesn't get to the goal, he needs to be really close to pick it up and just carry it inside. And that's something we saw many times where players didn't even expect it, when someone else picked the ball and just run straight to the goal with it. And that is something you can't really anticipate, but you need to even watch out for the people who are standing far in the back, waiting for that ball to maybe go in wrong direction or maybe get passed down from behind.
Into the game we go. We've got Gene, we've got Spike, we've got Nita, and look at the red team. They're pushing straight
Oh my
in.
god, will this be
The
early
mighty
goal?
Hungarians looking to score a goal, and Nita, literally Isu walks straight into the goal. That's the easiest goal he's ever had to score.
The Hungarians are really confident team. They run for the goal straight in the beginning of the game. Really fast game, really fast 3 kills. Let's see, can Team Rocket do something about it now? Jesse has the ball but doesn't have enough HP to survive for long enough. They have Shelly clearing those blocks.
Wow.
But now Nita running straight for the goal. Will they have enough
Again.
damage? Definitely El Primo is there to defend Jesse as well. But how much can damage they do?
Wow, they kill the El Primo, and the Bear's there as well. Bear gets resummoned. That's going to be a goal Supreme Nexus.
It's over.
Wow, Nita is so good at Brawl Ball. When you drop your Bear, you literally, it's such a big distraction for the other team to deal with. It uses their ammo and their time, creates space, takes their attention, and that's why Nita was able to just run the ball and the goal so easily. 2-0 the mighty Hungarians.
Definitely amazing damage output by the Hungarians. They really know what they were, really thought out that composition and dealt amazing amount of damage. Nita also in those bushes can be really strong. Her damage is going into a straight line, but when you don't expect it, you cannot dodge it. There is no possible way to dodge it mid cast. If she casts it and you don't see the cast, you cannot dodge it. So that's one thing they didn't count on. They rushed to those bushes really fast, and then they were kind of surprised by that Nita damage output. And then after that, she was just carrying the ball straight into the goal. And this was pretty much over in like 20 seconds each time the round started. So Team Rocket in pretty big problems right now. They need to win high.
Yeah, if they lose Heist, then it's going to be the straight 3-0 sweep, and we want more games. So I'm rooting for the Cyprus team here. I want to see Bounty. I want to see Siege. Let's see if they can bounce back in the next game. Heist is my favorite game mode. So I'm very lucky it's the third game because it means we always see it no matter what happens.
Yeah, that's pretty fortunate for you, but we only saw Siege once, if I remember correctly.
And I think we've seen it twice. There was also
Oh
a
yeah,
night
you
that,
saw it
that night
twice
you
before.
couldn't
I
make it.
was late to
Yeah.
the first match and
Yeah, yeah,
outplayed
yeah.
the Avengers played. Yeah, I remember that match. It was crazy. And Siege is actually a game mode where even if you call down a robot, even if you collect the balls, it doesn't mean you will win it. It doesn't mean you will deal any damage to the safe. It's so strategy based that it's really amazing to see Siege matches. And I know that people here in the area in Serbia, Croatia, really love to play Siege, really really enjoy watching Siege, and are already used to our local teams winning every Siege game, as we already saw with the Avengers. And we are live in Heist. Let's
Wow.
see what
Let's
will
go.
go down in the last round if Team Rocket doesn't win.
Yeah, we've got Team Rocket on the red side. We've got the mighty Hungarians on the blue side. They've got Piper, they've got Brock, they've got Tick. So much damage from long range. On the other side, we've got Tick as well. Don't know how that's happened. We've ended up with Tick on both teams. We've got a couple of strong heroes. Jesse there as well. Brawlers, rather, not heroes. I'm a Dota player. What am I doing? Not like this, Nexus. Lots of damage being done here.
This was so crazy. Two brawlers falling from each side. Now Piper striking down Jimmy the Bear. And the blue team is the honor on the offensive. Penny having really hard time hitting any shells she's throwing. Not enough damage. Oh
Big super coming through there from Brock. Does a huge amount of damage to Tick. He's just looking for one more rocket to follow it up. The head keeps Tick alive for that much longer. Brock trying to get his rockets up. Finally, he's going to be able to get that shot off. And now it's the mighty Hungarians looking to get some. Yeah, looking to get some attacks down. Brock, he drops his super, does a huge amount of damage, 37% down, only 63% left, and they're still just shooting away here, doing damage. Piper and Brock chipping away while Tick keeps these guys at bay with his bombs.
Definitely Penley not charging her ultimate just yet. BB taking down one heal, but going down straight from Piper after that. Now the bomb is going straight for the save. 44% for the blue team. Let's see, can Team Rocket do anything about it? BB now trying to chase down the Brock. She's probably going down in the next swing, but the safe is already on 30% HP. Brock throwing his ultimate, killing down BB. And I think it's all over for Team Rocket. 3%. One more, and Team Rocket is out. Round one by the mighty Hungarians.
Oh man, what a turnaround. That was such a good game there from the mighty Hungarians. They dominated the whole time. Piper did so much damage. Brock as well, but the star player was Tick. And the main job there of Tick was just to keep the brawlers off of Piper and Brock and just use his bombs to zone them out. They couldn't close the gap. You want to get in the face of Piper, you want to get in the face of Brock, but because of Tick, they weren't able to. The mighty Hungarians, they win 3-0.
Definitely, Isu is such a key player. He's always playing middle. He's always supporting his teammates and pretty much finishing off everything they started. When Piper gets someone low, he's the one throwing balls at him. She's the one taking him down. When Brock defends and takes someone low, he's the one placing that ball so he doesn't chase away from him. He goes straight into Brock, and he's such a key player for this team. Second time he's the man of the match, and I'm really surprised how mighty Hungarians find the weak spot of every team. In the start of this game, it was pretty equal from both sides. It was pretty nerve-wracking to see who will deal the first damage to the safe. At what moment Marius Bibi from Team Rocket was really close to the safe. He even got off 2 swings. He killed 2 players. But after that, like, the Hungarians really realized what is going on, what is happening, how the Team Rocket will start to burst down their base, and just reacted, switched 2 sides, and dominated till the end of the match. Team Rocket just couldn't do anything. Penny couldn't even charge his super. No cannon was thrown down to the map, and pretty convincing victory by the mighty Hungarians. Amazing gameplay by these guys. Well done.
Yeah, it really was a great game. So if you enjoyed the matches tonight, make sure that you join us tomorrow night. We've got 4 matches tomorrow, so it's definitely going to be a festival of Brawl Stars. The first match will start at 1900 CEST. So that's That means we're going to be starting half an hour earlier than what we started today. And our first game is going to be Avengers versus Scooby Squad. That's going to be a great one. After that will be Sent Cyberforce, Govry Free Agents, and then BC Team Rocket. So a bunch of really good matches tomorrow. Lots of closely contested teams. We got a bit of replays to show now. This was from the game that we just had, Gem Grab. And
Yeah,
as
it's
you said,
amazing
it was actually really
how
close
they
in the
played
beginning.
one look at them, Spike dealing damage, then Bibi going out, trying to take down Pam, dealing amazing damage, but then Isu went straight for the kill. As I already noticed it, Isu is the one finishing off everyone that is low. Isu is the one that takes on every brawler that gets taken down by with his teammates. Now 8-bit couldn't even deal any damage to Isu. Now Bibi going down, throwing that ball, but after they returned, Bibi just got triple kill in that engage, and the Gem Grab was pretty much over from the first double kill. Spy got now bam, 2 people going down, Pam really low, Bibi throwing that ball for the kill, and amazing gameplay by Mighty Hungarians. Isu taking all those gems back to the base. Tornado, one more gem for them. Kamil realizing he doesn't need to go back, he can just die there and buy some time to his team, and that was pretty much enough for Isu to even find 1 kill on Solo Boo, and after that just straight for the victory. They won. Isu's man of the match. Amazing gameplay. This team plays really well, and this is the team that is competing for the first spot and for the first seeding on the LAN.
Yeah, they certainly are going to be hunting for that top spot. Of course, the top 2 teams at the end of the group stage go to Bucharest Games Week, and they're going to be fighting it out for that huge prize pool of 6,000 euros in total. Then we went into Brawl Ball, and again, this is one-way traffic. Look at the teamwork here. Look at the domination. As soon as they see an opportunity, they capitalize. Nita realizing we just got 2 kills. She's strong enough to run straight through and actually just get that kill. There was no ways that enough damage was going to be done there before she got taken down.
Definitely look at them now. They're trying to do something, hiding in those bushes. Shelly actually doing pretty good job in isolating Jean. He's almost straight next to the goal now. She's going out, trying to deal some damage, even showing his super, but after that he just goes down. Nita has pretty clear path, and after some small delay, they just took them down, and Nita went for the second goal as well.
Yeah.
El Primo couldn't just make it. He needed just a bit of damage, but after that, after Jesse fall down, Nita just went into the wall, and 2 pretty convincing strikes after 1 single mistakes from Team Rocket, where they kind of underestimated the damage output the Mighty Hungarians had in this match.
Yes, exactly. That seemed to be the case. That was definitely one-way traffic. And then the third game was Heist. And again, it was quite heavily dominated by the Hungarian side. Watch how Brock and Piper do all the damage from the back line, and Tick just gives them space. Uses those narrow choke points to keep his enemies at bay. That's one of the things about this map. There's very few different places that you can actually push forward on. Even though it's open in the middle, it's very tough to get forward. So that's why Tick is so good, because he can actually just zone the other brawlers out consistently. Brock, though, starts to create himself a bit of space. He pushed up the left flank and then started to go more central and just started to look for more fights in general. And him and Piper were actually doing quite a lot of damage between the 2 of them. This game did go on for a while, though, where neither team was actually doing a lot of damage to the vault. Really just looking for some early map control in the start of the game. And then as they were able to make their way forward, look to start doing that damage onto the vault. Again, Tick doing so much work here for both of the teams, but mostly for the blue team. Isu was fantastic in this match. And look at how he's gotten himself into the mid ground, and now he's starting to control the choke points of the red team. Now Team Rocket can't even really get out of their own spawn. Brock has pushed forward, and Piper's going to start to push forward as well. Now they just start to hail the damage down onto the vault. And this is where you can see the openness of the map starting to come through. Between Piper and Brock, they've just got such a clear vision straight onto that vault that they can just continue to do the damage consistently. And it was just
the main
great
struggle
game.
here for Team Mighty Hungarians is this Bibi. When Bibi goes down, the map really opens up for them. Tick was constantly doing damage. When they back down, he's throwing tons of bombs. He's showing his super ability every time that he's dealing damage to the safe, and look at it, BB trying to do something, trying to kill someone, trying to make some damage on the save, but when she goes down, it's an open pathway straight for the save, and this is the perfect example of it. Look how much damage they done in only 5 seconds, almost 35% damage
Yeah.
in just 5 seconds while BB was down. When BB went down, it was all open, and this is the way the mighty Hungarians brought their victory today, cleared their path, and proved everyone that they are a force to be reckoned with.
Yeah, they certainly did. So just to sum up today's games, Gavri went down to outplayed. Fantastic game from Lavik, especially on Bounty with his Piper. He had an amazing play there. Then it was Sent versus Avengers, and it was the Serbian team which destroyed that game 3-0. They're looking like one of the hottest teams in the competition right now, probably the favorites, along with the mighty Hungarians, who have also been very dominating. I'm really looking forward to the match between those two teams. That's going to be a very entertaining game. Tomorrow we've got Avengers versus Scooby Squad to start things off, and both of those teams are also very impressive. So tomorrow we got a bunch of games. It's going to be starting at 1900 CEST. Make sure you pull through, open up your calendar, and yeah, any final words, Mr. Supreme?
Yeah, that's all for today. Sorry for being late, but I came straight for the second match. We didn't saw much of the games today, but it was definitely really interesting to see what they are playing today. And as
Yeah.
I can notice, they are kind of mixing up a few things each week. We are not seeing the same brawlers. We're not seeing
Yeah.
the same strategies. Each week is a week for itself. And I'm really, really, really looking forward to the games that will be played tomorrow, for the 6 matches for tomorrow, and even an earlier start than today. So it will be fresh impressions from today blasted into the games of tomorrow, and I'm definitely sure that we will have great matches, amazing fun, and
Yeah.
amazing Brawl Stars competition during the entire event.
All right, guys. So this has been the ESL Southeast Europe Championship Brawl Stars competition. It's the first season, €6,000 prize pool. And we thank you so much for joining us tonight. It's been an absolute pleasure to have you. I hope you guys have enjoyed the stream. My name is Hayes, joined by Supreme Nexus. You must follow the YouTube. Go follow ESL Southeast Europe on social media, and we'll see you soon. Good night.
Pringles has entered the game.